Hello everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Beer Toys N Banter. I'm Dunny in lovely sunny Accrington.
And I'm Nez, and I'm in the Maldives, the location for Scariff in Log 1. Well done it, I'm going to try a Pilsner. There's no craft beer here on the island at all. You know I'm not a big lager or Pilsner lover, but let me tell you that this is really refreshing, because I've had a couple of these already, when it's a baking red hot day like this. Cheers, Dunny. What beer are you drinking, mate?
Well mate, after that introduction I feel like I should be doing this at Bath. Well, I'm going to try a Skinner's Brewery, Cornwall, Porthleven, I think that's how you pronounce it, Untamable Pale Ale. 4.8%. So, one I've never tried. This was Asda, I think. So, let's give it a go. Very pale in colour. Definitely very pale ale. You can definitely smell hops on that one. Let's see, Citra I'm going for. Yeah, made with Cornish water. Does that make any difference? Not sure. Citra and Mount Hood hops. Never heard of that. Mount Hood hops. Oh, tongue twister. Mount Hood hops. This straw-coloured pale ale. Well, that's definitely. I definitely get that. The straw-coloured pale ale is a class act. Let's give it a go. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, that's nice. I've got to admit, that's really nice, mate, that. Really smooth. Obviously it's a pale ale, so it's not a strong taste. But very smooth. Very nice taste, very easy going. Slight taste of citra in there. But, I like that one. I'll have a bit more of that one, mate. I was going to say, I wish you were here, but I don't think I do. I think I wish I were there with you. Superb. Right, let's get on to some toys. What are you opening, pal?
Well, mate, obviously, as I'm in Scariff, I'm going to talk about this 3.75-inch Shore Trooper. Now, just so you can get a picture of where I'm talking to you from, have a look at this. You'll see where I'm talking, so you can see that it really is that lush jungle, tropical paradise of Scariff. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to bring one of these guys with me and take some photos of it, which will come up on your screen in a second. But amazing figure, much better than the 5-point articulation one. This is the vintage one, very articulated. He'll hold his gun properly instead of just in one hand. You can have him kneel down. It's a great little figure, mate. Can't recommend it enough.
Well, mate, this week I'm going to talk about Crosshair from the Bad Batch. This is obviously the Imperial version, which, you know my feelings on the Bad Batch. Great figures, not a great show, unfortunately. But this is another cop-out figure. You know, I think Crosshair in his normal outfit was in one episode. Then it went straight to the Imperials. So I bought the normal outfit, so I had to buy the Imperial, which is basically the exact same figure, just repainted. Comes with his large gun, his large rifle, and his backpack. So that just clips on like that, and his backpack and his gun. You know, like the other one on this, a nice little touch, I will say, is his gun slides in the back. You know, in the back of the backpack for when he's walking around. There we are. Helps if I put it right way around, doesn't it, really? So there we are, his gun's in his backpack. It's one of them. I've got everyone else, so I had to buy it, but it is a bit of a... And to be fair, I can't blame them for this one, because it did swap episode after... It did swap to the dark side after episode 1. So that's what I've got this week, mate. Crosshair Mark II Imperial version. So on this video, we thought we'd do something slightly different at the end. Me and Nez took... He will stand up. Me and Nez took a trip to Collector's Den last week to see our friend Gareth, who took us round his shop. Great company. We get more sour toys from there. Highly recommended. I'll put a link above. So if you know anything, any toys, it's not just Star Wars toys. Any toys, highly recommend Collector's Den. And he took us round, had a look round the shop, and it was very, very good. I think he's doing it every now and then. He's doing like an open day. So we just went and had a look round. And it's just great fun, just good old fashioned toy collecting. Me and Nez spent quite a bit of money, but it was just good to go around and see toys on the shelves. Because let's face it, you go anywhere now and there's just no toys on shelves. You go to Smith's or anywhere like that and they've just got the same toys week after week. So this is our trip to Collector's Den.
Hello everybody, welcome to Beer Toys N Banter. I'm Nez.
And I'm Dunny.
And as you can see, we're outside Collector's Den. It's their open day, it's raining, we want to get inside. See you in a minute. So here we are inside Collector's Den. Dunny, what an amazing selection of Star Wars.
Absolutely fantastic, mate. And I'll tell you something, it's good to go somewhere like this where you can see Star Wars figures on shelf and you can just go and buy them.
Yeah.
Rather than having to pre-order everything. So it's a great idea at Gareth's done.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Unfortunately, it's going to cost us both a fortune because there's quite a lot of stuff here that
I think I'm on about 160.
Well, it's incredible though. You know, if you're into these gaming greats, look at these fantastic figures. All these 3 3/4 inch figures, 6-inch Black Series, and so on. You know, all these lightsabers, helmets, absolutely phenomenal.
It's good to see them on shelves.
It's great to see them on the shelves, and that's just the Star Wars stuff. You know, if you walk around the rest of this place, if you collect other toys as well as Star Wars, wow, it's like an Aladdin's cave, mate.
And if Collector's Den do these regularly, I'd recommend anybody to come down and have a look. It really is like going back in time toy collecting.
Yeah, it really is, mate. So, Gareth, tell us a bit about Collector's Den.
Well, it started as a bit of a hobby. Originally started, put a post on, it was like a kind of Facebook for collectors. Just a website where people can upload the collections and just share what they had. And then obviously that turned into shortly after the birth of my first daughter, we decided to take it like to the next step, which was actually selling collectibles, which, you know, I've still got all my original Star Wars from when I was a kid in the 80s. Like from 80, I was born in 80, so 83 Return of the Jedi line, that's when I was like first got into it.
Yeah.
And then that has spawned everything then from Master of the Universe and then into like what you see today.
It's just great to see. It reminds me of me, like doing it part time at first, and then just taking that leap and not looking back.
Yeah, that was a bit nervous. I left my job full time last May to do this.
But you've got to do it. There's got to be a time where you just decide that's it, done, and going for it.
Yeah.
Because if you hadn't have done, you'd have regretted it.
Oh, definitely. And you know, looking back now, it's like I don't know how I had the time to do the two.
Yeah.
And I'm glad me and Nez are paying your wage.
that always helps.
What's popular at the minute? What's selling? What's hot?
Star Wars. I mean, it really is. It's always Star Wars and Transformers. There are two highest sellers, but then the NECA products, like because NECA do a wide range horror. You have the Turtles, you have the Terminator, sci-fi, and they all tick over. They're not like fast sellers like the likes of Star Wars, but yeah, it's pretty much everything from Star Wars, Transformers, NECA. I'd probably say like the highest sellers. Yeah.
And what about your own collection? What do you have a focus, or do you just?
I did have a focus. Before starting Collectors Den, but now when the stock comes in, it's kind of, I'll have one of them. And my missus goes up to my office and she's like, that wasn't there the other day. I said, it's just here so I can put the listing on the website.
Yeah.
But mainly it's Star Wars and Master of the Universe.
I used to that with Dave Prowse. I had umpteen Dave Prowse autographs, and every time I got a new image, it was like, I need one of them.
yeah.
And then you work out you've got 154 Dave Prowse autographs.
That's it. Yeah.
I can see that it would be a temptation if you own a business like this, when stock comes, I'm going to have one of them and two of them and whatever. Yeah, well, it's been great to meet you, mate, and it's been great to come down and see Collectors Den. Thanks for having us.
I really appreciate you coming down. Thanks very much.
Cheers, mate.
Brilliant.
Thanks
and if anybody needs any toys, Collectors Den, go Gareth, plug it.
Yeah, we're online and we're now open in Huyton. So if you're local to the area, feel free to come down. We'll be open through the week, 10 till 2:30.
And what's your website?
It's collectorsden.co. And so we're open in the week 10 till 2 and Saturdays 10 till 4.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Well, that just about wraps it up for this week's Beer Toys N Banter. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you next time. It's goodbye from me, from the Maldives.
And it's goodbye from me and Crosser in sunny Accrington.